Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us all a different type of video right here. It's probably going to be a little controversial, but I just really want to go over my honest opinions over Black Ops 4 here, because for one, a lot of you guys have been asking in the comment section of my videos saying, when is your video going to be coming out where you're going to be talking about your review and like what you think of Black Ops 4? And also, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I haven't yet, because all I need to do was just like stock up on some gameplay and pretty much show you guys why I think this and back up my claims and whatnot here. So in my opinion, I say Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is the laziest Call of Duty game to release. This game has so much content that is reused, not even new, from like say maps to even weapon animations and different various animations within the game. It is literally, some of it is literally all the same from the previous Black Ops game, which was Black Ops 3. And I'm going to be showing you guys all how lazy Treyarch is when it comes down to making Black Ops 4. So guys, this is going to be a pretty long one. Let me know down below in the comment section your absolute like honest opinion on Black Ops 4. Just write down a whole entire essay, just literally write down everything down below in the comment section, because we are all going to have a discussion about Black Ops 4 here right now. So let's get started, guys, on why I think this is the laziest COD to ever release. So the first thing that Treyarch took from Black Ops 3 and literally copied and pasted, put no effort really to it, and they could have done more to this honestly, but they chose not to so far as of this point, is the whole entire level 1000, the level 100 to level 1000 rewards. So back in BO3, that was the first COD to introduce like a whole entire new leveling up system from level 100 to 1000, where you would get prestige icons every single 100 levels from World at War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. And here that has returned. It's literally the same exact thing with the same icons, literally the same icons. They haven't even updated the icons to make them look better. It's the same icons from Black Ops 3 and everything like that. The way they look, you know, like the World at War icons, you can tell it looks kind of like a little bit pixelated, and the edges are pretty bad and whatnot, because that's an old game. They didn't even take their time to just like make brand new icons or kind of remaster them, which I'm not sure why. They could have, and they did that same thing with BO3. They didn't take time to remaster and like update the old logos for their old Black Ops games and World at War. They could have, but they chose not to. And here in this game, it's the same thing, and also everything is the same about this. Every single 100 levels, you get the same icons, and it's the same amount of XP per level as well, over level 56. So this is one thing that Treyarch straight up copied and pasted that they could have done better and added more things to it to make grinding and leveling up worth it, because at this point there's literally nothing to go for when you're Prestige Master. All you get is just lazy pixelated icons, and that is it. And who wants that when they genuinely grind the game that long, right? I would want some rewards, maybe some golden hero gear every 100 levels, or think of something else that would go well within these 100 levels and stuff, all the way to 1000. This is the same problem World War II had, guys. World War II had no Prestige Master rewards. This game, none aside from prestige icons. But at the end of the day, who wants to get prestige icons for getting to level 1000, the max level in the game, putting over 20 plus days just to get prestige icons? Who wants that, honestly? So this is just one thing that Treyarch was so lazy about, in my opinion. Next up here, we do have some copied and pasted challenges from Black Ops 3 into Black Ops 4. More specifically, the Dark Ops challenges. They are quite literally the same thing, from getting ultra kills to kill chains to mega kills and all that stuff, and also getting a nuked out, a nuclear just in general, and getting dark matter too. That is all the same. The game has the same challenges for the most part. There are some different, because Black Ops 4 has new attachments, and it has new specialists, and it has new items, but a lot of challenges carry over from BO3 to BO4. literally a lot of challenges do. And that right there, in my opinion, is pretty lazy because they're just simply, again, copying and pasting what they already did as new for Black Ops 3, because that was all new for Black Ops 3, and that's what made it fun and great to go for and grind to, because that's something that we haven't, yet seen until that point. But seeing it again in Black Ops 4 is like, really, that is literally the same thing that I did the previous years ago with Black Ops 3, and that honestly grinds my gears right there. They could have thought of something cooler and different, but they chose not to. I mean, they are just challenges at the end of the day, right? And it doesn't affect your gameplay. I understand that, but it's just still the same thing, copied and pasted, and you definitely can't deny that right there. Moving on to the next thing here, we have 6 score streaks that are basically taken from Black Ops 3 and put into Black Ops 4. Those being the Dart, the RCXD, the Lightning Strike, the Sentry Gun, the Hellstorm, and the Mantis. The Mantis is basically kind of like a Cerberus type thing. It's basically the same exact thing, but kind of weaker, because the Cerberus does have a little machine gun on it, but the Mantis doesn't. The Mantis only shoots rockets, and the Cerberus does shoot rockets, so they kind of intertwine to each other, and they're the same idea right there, and the same concept. But overall, almost half of these score streaks are in Black Ops 3 that are in BO4. So there's really not that much innovation with the score streaks here in this game. They're just, for the most part, streaks from previous CODs, kind of like the Thresher from BO2, which is the Warthog, or say the Gunship, which is basically the AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2. A lot of these streaks, they're not brand new. They're just the same old streaks, because back in BO3, they had a lot of brand new streaks. Same with BO2, a lot of brand new streaks that we've never seen before. With Black Ops 4, there's a lot of lackluster innovation right there, and that shows when you compare the streaks from all the previous Black Ops games to BO4. There's a lot of the same things, which I say that's pretty lazy, and I really wish they would have added more to the game with streaks and thought of some pretty cool ones. There are some new ones that are pretty sick, but overall, they are just copied and pasted for the most part. Next up here on my list, this is something that Treyarch could easily do right away, like within the next upcoming months, and I hope they do, because the game is kind of still new, so you never know about this one here. It's the fact that there's only 17 operator mods with only 30 weapons in the game. So there's not even an operator mod for every single gun in the game, and I don't know why. There's not an operator mod for the Rampart. There's not one for the KN or the ICR or anything like that. Why? Why is that? To me, I think that's pretty lazy, because if they can make operator mods for 17 other weapons, then why not like every gun in the game equally individually? Why not? Operator mods only add to your class setup and your customization, so this makes it kind of lackluster when there's not an operator mod for every gun in the game. So if it's like, if you want to use an operator mod, you got to use one of those 17 weapons, and that's it. So say if your favorite gun's the Rampart, there's no operator mod for that. You can't use an operator mod for the Rampart. Same with, like, say the MX9, there's none for that as well. For me, in my opinion, there should be an operator mod for every gun in the game, regardless if it's going to make it overpowered or not. That's the point of operator mods. They're supposed to make either the weapon stronger or maybe even worse. They're just there to have fun, and I think this would make the game a lot better. And it makes it even worse how there's not even new operator mods for new DLC weapons that came to the game, like the Daemon, the SWAT, and the Cat 45. There's no operator mods for those. Why not? There should be. For me, I think that's lazy that they didn't do that. Like, they have the time to make the weapon, right? They have the time to make those new DLC guns, but not add a new operator mod to them. That just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't understand their design philosophy behind that right there. A big thing about Black Ops 4 is its specialist weapons and the whole entire specialist system, because that's what the whole game revolves around, right? And there's 11 specialist characters in total, but 6 of them are reused from Black Ops 3 into BO4. Those, of course, being Ruin, Seraph, Prophet, Battery, Fire Break, and Nomad. Reused right there. The only really different specialist I can think of is Nomad. Nomad's weapon and ability is different from BO3 to BO4. In Black Ops 3, his weapon was the Hive, and his ability was Rejack. In Black Ops 4, his main weapon, his main ability is going to be the K9 unit, and his ability is just a Trip Mine. So those are completely different right there. I'm not going to really just push Nomad on that right there, but the rest of the characters have the same weapon for the most part. The Prophet has Tempest, the Ruin has Gravity Spike, obviously Firebreak has Purifier, and so on and so forth, right? It's just the same old content, the same old specialists that we saw in Black Ops 3 into BO4 here. And there are some new ones, right? But at the same time, a lot of that has been seen in previous CODs, like literally Torque Shield is basically the Guardian. It's a Guardian score streak into a specialist weapon. So moving on to the next thing here, this is pretty noticeable, and you can actually check this out for yourself, and I'm sure lots of you guys have noticed this, is the fact that some weapons use the same animation as some of the guns in Black Ops 3. Not only that, but Black Ops 4 has the same exact swimming animation as Black Ops 3 as well. Not only that right there, but Black Ops 4 has the same sliding sound as well. The same exact sound when you slide. So this game here reuses stuff from Black Ops 3, which, you know, usually developers seem to do that. They reuse things from previous CODs that they've made. You know, Infinite Warfare has done this, for example, with the footstep sounds, and I'm sure also Modern Warfare Remastered reused the footstep sounds from Advanced Warfare, and even same with World War II. They reused the footstep sound as well, but this here just adds more to what I'm talking about, how Black Ops 4 is just lazy here. To back up my point here, I'm going to show you guys all comparisons of all the different animations that are the same in Black Ops 3 to BO4. So the fist animation is the same thing, but a bit slower here in Black Ops 4. And why is it that the left fist punches faster in Black Ops 3, and the same thing happens in Black Ops 4 where the left fist punches a lot faster? Coincidence? I think not. And also it has the same exact punching and killing animation as well in Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 4, so that furthers my point right there, showing that the animations are the same. And also the reload animation of the Vapor is the same animation used as the HVK 30, the exact same copy and paste, with ammo and without any ammo at all whatsoever. You cannot tell me that that's different. That's literally the same exact reload animation for both weapons. The only difference is the gun itself, and of course the combat knife has the same animation as well in Black Ops 3 to BO4, and even the knifing animation as well, same thing. And even further, the killing animation, just like the fist, is the same exact thing. And to even put this even further, let's just go and compare the swimming animation. It's not even different at all whatsoever. And even the sound that you make when you come out of water, it's the exact same thing too. So as you can see, Black Ops 4 and 3 reused a lot of animations that they could easily renew and make, but I guess they just want to take the easy way out for development and reuse the same things, which I understand, but it would be nice if there was new things just instead of the same old, just so the game feels more new, if you know what I mean. Also, to not forget to mention here, the sliding sound is the exact same as well, so that just proves my point more that they just reuse the same things from Black Ops 3 to BO4. So the next thing here is pretty huge, and it is the maps. So Black Ops 4 has the same maps, some of the same maps that were in Black Ops 3 and BO2 and Black Ops 1. Those maps being Firing Range, Summit, Slums, and Jungle. They just all are reused. And not to forget to mention as well, Blackout. And Blackout, there's tons of reused maps in Blackout. I'm not going to go over all of them because you guys know that, of course, there's Raid in Blackout. There is Stronghold in Blackout. There's Firing Range. There's Array. They're all reused into Blackout. But the whole entire remastered maps into BO3 and to BO4, they're the same exact thing here. For one, they brought those maps back into Black Ops 3 first of all as I think a pre-order bonus, and then second of all, they brought them back again once more into Black Ops 4, and they kind of look exactly the same in terms of graphics and visuals, but BO4 looks a little bit better, but you can still see the comparison of both of them, especially with Summit right here. It looks the exact same, like it's crazy. And not only to mention those remastered BO2 and BO1 maps, they also have the same exact regurgitated maps like Seaside and Sunset Seaside, and firing range and nighttime firing range. The same exact content over and over again put into your face. That's not brand new. It's just a different look to the map visually, but plays the same obviously. So as you guys can tell, as a whole, Treyarch loves to reuse their content and reuse a lot of things for Black Ops 4. It's a 100% proven fact. From maps to the weapon animations to the sounds, they love to reuse content. And if you can't tell me that's lazy, then I'm not sure what you can say. Like, I understand them reusing content to make development easier, but that kind of hurts the game, and that hurts us because we want to have new content. We want to have a brand new feeling Call of Duty game and not the same old thing over and over again, because going from BO1 to BO2, completely different CODs and completely different atmosphere and feeling. From BO2 to BO3, really different. From BO3 to BO4, there's not that much different. There's a few things here and there, but there's so much alike between both Call of Duty games. And that is why, in my opinion, I say Black Ops 4 is the laziest Call of Duty game. And I want to know from you guys down below in the comment section your thoughts on this whole entire thing. Did you guys even notice all of this was remotely the same thing or very similar? Let me know down below in the comment section everything, guys. And with that said, that's my whole entire video right there. Black Ops 4 as a whole for me is a very mediocre Call of Duty game. I wished better for this game, but at the same time, it's only January, so we have the whole entire year to see what changes. So I'm looking forward to the best with this game, hopefully. And that's gonna wrap up things, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.